Song of Explication is brought to you by the English language. In a polytechnic world, effective communication is more important than ever. Rather than submitting to the incandescent absurdity of miming your ideas, the English department offers a variety of courses that can teach you how we wrote that phrase just now. Our eyelids become more saturated with media each waking moment, and one way to be a part of the ever-flooding influx of opinions is by taking one of our many GWR-eligible courses. Employers want you to know how to use a comma. Courses for winter are available on Pass. English, you're listening to it.
Quick parenthetical before we begin. If you want to follow along in our analysis, we are looking at the 1855 edition Song of Myself. And in the 1860 edition, we're looking at Song of Myself, the Calamus clusters, and the Children of Adam clusters. Okay, that's it. Back to the show. Before we get too deep into the inner machinations of what makes Walt Whitman who he is, we'd like to create a delineation of the person we're talking about.
We all know and love Walt, but, we don't really know much more than the various biographies. And he presented himself in his books not as a journalist or a nurse with a love for democracy, but as the American bard. So instead of looking at Lisa Grass, narrator, as Walt, we want to actually separate Walt from the American bard. Like, the American bard is a character, and Walt is the author of said character. Okay, Sarah, go ahead. No, not like that. No chainsaw. I'm just going to pluck the American bard right out of the leaves of grass, okay? Ready?
Ready.
So, now we've got this new, shiny American bard. This bard is not Walt Whitman. They're different. Whitman is the author, and the American bard is the speaker, the narrator, the character he creates in his writing to embody his ideal.
Just so we're clear, Anya and I don't think it's fair for us, now and here, to say who Walt Whitman really was. We are not in a position to explain his meaning or reasoning for certain artistic choices, what his sexuality was, or very much about the man if he hadn't made it clear himself. We just don't have enough information and insight to make that kind of judgment call.
On the other hand, the American bard is Whitman's creation. It's a character that's been given breath of life by the words that Whitman has put onto paper, by the leaves he's imparted us with. Therefore, we can try to ascribe meaning to who the American bard is based on the experiences the bard goes through, who he's loved and lost, and the grand declaration of the cosmos he sings to us.